Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Legends series, Marvel Black Panther. And this is the Vibranium Black Panther. I do believe, could be wrong, may not be correctly 100%. If I am, don't kill me. But it is the Walmart exclusive Black Panther. And this couldn't have happened to come into my hands if it wasn't for Jeff Quaid, a fellow collector, just was trying to help out people that needed them. And he just said, hey, retail and shipping. I'm like, hey, okay, it wasn't in my area yet. So very, very pumped to get this. And if Jeff, if you're watching, man, much love, much respect. Thank you so much. So let's go ahead and take a look at this package. You got the cool, almost like the Deadpool Back in Black reminds me of, just because of the colors. So it's like the pinkish purple fading into a white right here into the Black Panther logo on top. Looking all cool. We got the very pinky Black Panther with those yellow eyes. Artwork on these boxes lately have just been phenomenal. They just look really good. Reminds me of like the Marvel Masterpiece trading cards back in the day. How these are like painted. And then you do get a little bit of a bio right there. And then you get Black Panther posed very poorly in my opinion. And all the warnings and all that stuff. So nothing in this wave. It is him. He is the reason that you'd want to get this, because that's all you get, this guy. So let's go ahead and rescue this awesome Black Panther. This Black Panther is absolutely gorgeous. Straight out of the package, just looks phenomenal. And he comes with quite a few accessories. I'll start with his effects. These are effects that we've seen numerous times. Iron Fist, Sunfire, but they're pink. And they're like a translucent pink. They go over the fist. And they're really like bright ass pink. But the nice thing is, I hear and I've seen, it's not really heard. I've seen pictures of people taking pictures of these effects with the figure, and all the pink on the figure glows in the black light. Wish I had a black light still, because then I could show you guys. But you get two flame effects that we've seen before. We get the other hands. He comes with the claw hand, or opened palm hand, and the fist hand equipped. And then, of course, you get the counter opposite side. This camera will go out of focus. Come on now. Focus on this hand. That's what we're talking about. Really think paint on these are pretty solid. Granted, it's black plastic painted with that purple, and it's very clean and thick. Same with the fist hand. Very well done. And then you get an alternate head. It's the exact same head, just not painted. Very cool looking. Like, I just love the sculpt. White eyes. There's the inside hole. But yeah, looks great. And let's dive into the figure itself. Now, the figure, again, is gorgeous. Like, look at those yellow eyes, the paintwork. It's just nice. I mean, it would have been cool to see it maybe sculpted in, but then you take away this from the smoothness. And just look at the detail. Let's see if it'll focus on there. Come on now. Little dots and everything. Looking really nice. It's the exact same head that I just showed you, just with the accents of the Vibranium being active and the eyes being yellow. Wow. His head does look up quite a bit and can look down as well. And he does the full rotation. It's actually sort of not like loose, it's just easily posable, which is good. You get that sideways cockiness to him. And I'm going to show a little bit of attention to this. I was unsure about this necklace. I was thinking it was going to be a turd. and it almost was, but then it's like you look at the details into it. It's not exactly the crisp details, but it does have the Black Panther logo right there in the center, like a medallion, and then it's sort of like a rubber. So sits pretty nice, but can easily be flipped around, and you could even take it off if you really want to, which I will do that. Let's see if I can get a better. Yeah. All right. So I had to take that off because I really want you guys to see this paint on this, and it's gorgeous. It's the cleanest paint I've seen. Now, along the abs, the center line doesn't keep connecting. I don't know if that's an issue with everybody's, but it looks pretty good. Wraps all the way around the shoulders to his back. He's got a peg hole, so you can use those flight stands and stuff for him. Ab crunch, he bends that far. Back doesn't look bad. He gets some clicks back, so not too bad. Arms sort of almost want to get caught on this little tab where the shoulder is, but those arms can go straight out to the sides. Bicep swivel, get full rotation with the arm, double jointed elbow, wrist bend, and rotation. Now the figure itself feels like almost like a little bit of different plastic, almost like if I want to say Iceman-ish, sort of, from the Juggernaut wave. Like his arms, they're sort of that gooey squishiness to them. I do have, he does have a waist swivel. I do have a little bit of an issue. I got a little bit of a plastic spur right where his belt is. You sort of see the part right there. It's sort of disappointing, but not all super bad. And I totally forgot to show the forearms. The forearms are very well painted as well, and they look great with the hands. Then he can only do the splits as far, which is sort of disappointing to me. For the fact that, I mean, he is the Black Panther. I mean, posability, he should be able to do the full Van Damme. He's got that thigh cut, which it breaks up the sculpt, but it makes it, since it's all black, it makes it a little bit harder and more difficult to notice, so that I can get away with. I got a little bit of a bow-legged, my leg's not straight out of the package, you can see. So I'm bowed in. And speaking of, like, look at those awesome pink details. So his double jointed knees don't bend as nice as I would like. Like, that's it. Like, it starts hitting the other part right there. So that's as far as his double jointed knee goes. He does have a boot swivel, which breaks the sculpt, but it is still a boot. So that's a iffy. Ankle bend and pivot. Looking on the back of the legs, you do get the product number, but you got these, like, I guess the spots where there's like from the mold. It's just right on the back of the thighs, and it's very jagged. So almost 100% perfect figure in my book, but has its issues. Let's go ahead and try that. Other hands and head. Okay. did this head not want to pop on? Oh, there it goes. Oh, that's very tight fitting compared to the other one. The other one's a very loose. Like you can hear that again, plastic sort of crinking in that. All right. See how this guy looks with this flame effects. Just like everybody else, they almost feel like slimy a little bit just because of the plastic. I don't know if I'm feeling these flame effects on him. I just feel like he's putting on those Hulk hands and you know, ready to throw down. Oh, he's not wanting to pose up. There we go. So there we go. It's not horrible. I'm just not feeling those at all. Let's go ahead and change this hands to his claw hands really quick, and then I'm going to bust out the bonus part of this review. There we have it. That is my surprise, the new throne for my Black Panther figures, because Snoke needs his throne back, honestly. And I really, really like this. When I was thinking of thrones, the Far Cry 4 collector's edition came into my, into my head, and so I had to rip this dude off of his little throne there. So you can see on the bottom, he was in there pretty good. I don't know if he was actually supposed to be glued in there. Took away rocket launchers, AKs, grenades, bullets, just sort of stripping this thing. Pretty bare bones. And these bullets will end up coming off. The pistol will be coming off. And then I'll end up taking, and I'll sort of customize it a little bit. Might melt the plastic, if not melt it, but carve it away and then put like the Black Panther logo right there. Because I've had a lot of people that are like, oh, well, he has to have Black Panther throne, it has to have his logo, things and that. It's like, yeah, this is elephant. You could say it's from India or whatever, but there's elephants in Africa, and I'm going to basically deck it out, make it more African, I guess, style, get some different paint apps on it, customize this base completely, and then I got to fix the area inside where it sort of came undone. But I think it looks pretty awesome. Once this will be done and I paint onto it and add my own like flair to it, it's going to look awesome. And then I'm going to get like 2 Panthers and put one on each side. And I just wanted to have that like organic, I don't know. I just feel like this, even though the Snoke one looks really, really good and it fits like the, futuristic vibe of things, this is just my view. This is my opinion. This is what I would want my Black Panther to be sitting on as a throne. And then, of course, Black Panther logo right in the forehead of that elephant would be pretty awesome. And he sits on it very, very well. And this thing's massive. It's a massive piece. And the nice thing about it is it has like a little drawer. So like, hey, all these little accessories. The extra head. Fits perfectly in that little drawer. That's if I want this Black Panther to be sitting on this throne. I have the other one. But definitely looks pretty sweet. And then you guys can see the the 2. I still have him. Snoke's chilling up on top of the throne, but you can see him side by side. So let's go full focus there. So yeah. Both look really good in my opinion. And that sums up my unboxing and review with my little bit of a bonus thrown in there. But but seriously though, this sums up my review of the Vibranium Walmart exclusive Black Panther figure. If you like what you saw, hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more, and as always, good luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.